Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, our RiftWorld series, and we got Viren in a security outfit. We didn't really look at his stats very much, but he is a Vulcan, so he is strong melee damage, size sensitive, heat tolerant, quick study, 220-year lifespan. Viren is also too smart, abrasive, that Vulcan charm, and iron-willed, so just like Vulcan constitution going on there. We've set him to do construction work. So everyone else is kind of turned off on construction right now. We just want to get someone like skilled up enough to make heaters and other buildings. Magnus has returned to the site, so it's just a little later the next night. And I have fixed one thing. One thing I didn't fix is we didn't bring those turrets back. For whatever reason, I don't know if I just missed them when selecting, or they didn't show up in the list because I didn't uninstall them. We did all that work. We took out those batteries for nothing. I'm sorry. It would be nice to get some defenses on this guy since we are so heavy on wealth and just have like 4 colonists right now. Let's go ahead. Bio-wise, shooting. You're good at shooting. You're better at shooting. So I think Viren, what we might do is we might go ahead and Starfleet helmet. Let's have Viren put all this gear on and equip that. Well, let's equip that. And then force wear the helmet. We'll have Viren be like our front line. And then you can go ahead and force wear these things. And that way we have a couple people good at security that are like right up front. And force wear that. For Magnus, maybe we'll actually force wear comm badge. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, maybe we should have had like Magnus keep his gear on and give Magnus like Tiff's gear or Dale's gear. I'll do some juggling later. In the meantime, I did get transporters. I did not add the recycle button to the 1x1 transporter console. We have the recycle button. So if we take a look, we have 0 plasma stored right now. Is that true? No, we have 152. Oh, okay. We have 152 in the network. We have 1,000 total capacity in the network. If we go to recycle, and this is just my my temporary place filler icon is like a little notebook, so we'll have this look a little bit more recycly at some point. But let's go ahead and recycle some things so you can see what this looks like. We don't really have cold food storage. We have meals that we're making. I don't really care for drugs or incendiary shells being around the colony. Medicine is fine. So you can see we're looking at the value, and the value will translate to like 10% into plasma. So if we recycle all this, we'll generate 128 plasma. If we recycle like a corpse, you can see we're recycling a bunch of corpses and the plasma does not go up. Does the guinea pig corpse have value? No, it doesn't. Molotov cocktail. We'll recycle that for now. We'll recycle these shoes for now. And that gives us 251 plasma. We'll go ahead and hit recycle. So recycling is more of a way to just kind of like clean up the map. Okay, there. Things got recycled. It takes a moment. And then if we look at our plasma storage, we're at 403 plasma storage. Let's take a look at bills here. So by default, this is going to show strange new Rim bills, but we also have bill groups. So if we go to tailoring recipes, we can see all of our tailoring recipes. And options, if we go to mod options, SNR. So if you have like a really modded playthrough, you can add a new recipe group. We can say this is like Rim Effect recipes, and we can select benches to add there. I don't know what the Rim Effect benches are called. Let's take a look. Deep fryer, drug lab, crematorium, fabrication bench, fueled hand tailor, writer, vegetable. Prefab stuff, right? So mending, mech, matter, manufacturing. Is it the manufacturing bench? That might be it. Let's click OK. If we go down here, we haven't researched any of it, so none of the recipes are available. Go back to tailoring bench. Let's see if we can spot jumpsuits. Oh, this is Dubsmint menus. I don't have an integration there, but maybe I'll work on that since I use that mod a lot. Okay, so if we scroll through here, I think we have to research jumpsuits, right? Jumpsuit, yeah, we have to research work attire. I guess we'll queue that up. We don't have a research bench, so we should find a place to put that. I guess we can uninstall this guy for now. If we grab, I want that. Let's unlink settings, storage, clear. Can we put matter assembly bench? No, we can't put furniture. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will link this back up, and we will just do a little stockpile for furniture. We don't really have a good spot to put it. So where's a spot that could be out of the way? Yes, let's do that. Storage, important, clear. We'll say buildings. We'll copy and we will paste that there. And then I'm not sure if I tagged it. Matter, buildings, matter assembly bench. Okay. So we'll get that uninstalled, we'll build a research bench, and we will, start getting some basic research done. The other thing that I'm waiting for, and we are ready to do it, is we can launch the grav ship. I think we'll hang out here and we'll work on our crafting skill a little bit longer, though. I do want to launch the grav ship pretty regularly so that we can do grav tech research. Like, that's the only way to get this stuff done. Well, we have our first raider. It is one person. They're attacking immediately. They have a hook. One of mankind's oldest manufactured objects. The knife has taken many forms, but the concept has always remained the same. A handle for holding, a sharp edge for cutting. Okay. Oh, you got asthma. Princess Oracle, not good at melee, came with a melee weapon. Well, I don't think this is going to work out very good for you. You know, I'm like not even going to worry about it. Like, Magnus, let's head out that way. Just have you take up a spot right there. And she's in range, she's visible. Misses. Okay. Oh, she's coming towards us now. Let's move. Continued to miss. Oh, she is kind of quick. Okay, got a hit. Take a look at that gunshot rifle. Did 17 damage. Second hit did 17 damage to her arm. So we got her arm and her leg. She's going to be dead in 12 hours. We're probably going to hit her again. She's down. Do you have any issues? Well, you have asthma. You have asthma. You're wonderful at construction. You're pretty good at a lot of things. We have pawns that we're planning on reuniting with, right? Like, Captain Dael is looking for his crew. But You know, we are in a strange, not just on a strange world, but in a strange universe. So, whatever friends we can make along the way, I guess. Okay, Dale going for a swim in whatever little swamp this is. It's a brightly lit marsh. If is not happy about sharing a room. What are your lazy neat freak Craven? That shouldn't be bothering you, right? Sharing bed. Like that's very strange that they think they're sharing a bed here. And it could be, maybe it's because it's communal. What if we remove communal and let them like assign? Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe it's just a bug with this mod that allows the communal beds. We do have 4 ponds though, and we have 2 ancient dangers. If we're going to be hanging out here for a little bit, why don't we see about cracking them open? Magnus, we gave him that Asari gear and some of the gear that the Drell was wearing, so he's not completely out of it. Let's go ahead and line you guys up. Let's do... where do we want to crack this open? Let's go over here. Let's go right there, and Viren, you can come crack the door open. We know it's an ancient danger. Go ahead. Oh, it is, okay, so we have anomaly disabled, so we won't get any events, but we can get these guys. They should not be too much of a problem. There we go. The price spikes, I didn't think about. That. We got Magnus bleeding some blood. Some blue Andorian blood. Why don't you go ahead? Okay. Not as bad as it could have been, but definitely not handled as well as I should have handled it. I was expecting for our body blocking to work a little bit better than this. Okay, you guys are free to go. Magnus, why don't you open that guy up? Just the crate. We'll leave the crypto sleep caskets for now. We'll let other people kind of get prepared. We got some serum that we're probably not going to use. Magnus, can you finish these guys off? And then we'll haul this back in. We can sell it. We can recycle it. We also found a mechanoid relay. Let's jump to that. And that'll be for a grav core. It's not too far away. That could be within our range. Let's take a look over here. No, it's going to be 2 jumps away. That's fine. I think what we'll do is we'll let Viren finish this wall that we're building. He did get enough skill to get this heater going. Bio, construction. He's just about up to construction level 6, so that's great. That quick learner and a small passion, definitely really helpful. We'll let these guys heal up. We'll pop open that next ancient danger. I'm pretty sure that's one. Let's just do another little check. I don't think there can be 3 on a map. We are playing with the a larger size map enabled. So we're on a 300 by 300 every time we spawn a new map. Dale, you're just cracks. No one's in any critical danger. Okay, they'll heal up. We'll pop open that ancient danger, and then we'll start making our way over to that grav core. Is there anything interesting on the way? Let's look at this. Glow forest would not be great for us. There is a drug stockpile, so probably lots of medicine. Junkyard, increased pollution, which won't be terrible for some of us. Some of us have suits. We got a research bench up, but I don't think anyone's actually done any research. I'll start queuing some things so that we have a plan. Well, I put a ritual spot down thinking that it would probably be good for us to get like a moral guide so that we can start converting these guys. Numbers wise, I think it's going to be Dale. So we'll have Dale start out as the moral guide. They are doing their gratitude festival. If it's good, then we might have a joiner. I think we're like full up on people right now. What I have noticed is they aren't angry about sharing beds anymore. So definitely the pinned owner, or sorry, the communal bed as bunk beds is not something that's going to work if you want to avoid that debuff. Let's speed this up. Everyone's healed. Magnus and Kif were good to go like right away. It took Viren and Dale about a day and a half though. That was not great. Let's go ahead and let's pop this next Ancient Danger so that we can like get off this map though. And then I think what we'll do is we'll make Dale our counselor. And then Kif, can you become our pilot? Yes, piloting specialist. Emergency land and piloting ability plus 50%. That'll be excellent. Okay. Get Viren right here and the rest of you right there. Yes, very aware. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and like, let's kite these guys. Okay, much better. We should have done this last time. Magnus. Oh, okay. Well, actually, Viren, you can search and destroy, and then you guys kite. Magnus is getting beat up. He is a tough guy, though. Viren is doing a lot better. Okay, you guys are free to go. You're free to go. Let's have you pop that open. Okay, what did you get there? It is tornado generator. Well, things to trade, things to sell, or things to recycle into plasma. We're doing all right with plasma generation right now. I was worried because we are, you know, consuming meals and whatnot. So let's see how that goes. Magnus, how are you doing? 12 hours. Okay, well, someone will tend you like right away. I'll have Kif go ahead and do that. And Viren, you're gonna be fine. Mangled scar left eye. Okay. Well, we can get that fixed. A solitary knight. I'm not sure about requesting honor. I think if anything, I would like maybe for the Empire to be villains, just so that we potentially have like some good enemies going after us, and then maybe we'll try and get neutral or friendly with tribals, so we see fewer tribals. Well, and we've got toxic fallout on the map, so I think we did everything just in time. Dale is our counselor, Kif is our pilot. It is time to leave this map because it's probably these guys that are spewing the toxic, creating toxic fallout. Okay, well that is that I think is what I expected, is that these would create toxic fallout. Initially, I thought they would just like leak gas around them, but this makes a lot more sense. Let's go ahead and grab you. We'll do launch, and then I don't remember which one we were potentially looking at. This one? No. Oh, there we are. Drug stockpile. And it's going to be a toxic tile, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and confirm. We got Kif piloting. Got Viren co-piloting. Magnus is down. If he weren't so injured, he might be a candidate for co-pilot, but we'll find if a navigator at some point. Let's go ahead and begin. And we will take off. Let's discard that map for now. And it will show as like a abandoned settlement. I think we can get rid of that, or we have a mod that makes those like fade after a year or something. Stockpile entrance is basically dead center of the map. What is going on here? It's the pollution, right? So if we do that, like we're landing on an all right spot. Let's move just like a little bit closer, I guess. We'll face our door towards that guy. Okay, I can turn that off. Go ahead and set that for auto hack. Someone should get after it. Take a look at gold. Actually, if we just do ore, we'll find some silver. We'll mine that. And then plasteel. Compact plasteel. Don't really need resources, but it'll give us something to do while we wait for the cooldown. Our cooldown is 1.8 days, so much better than our last takeoff. Definitely a lot better piloting skill from Kif. Potentially Viren. I'm not sure if we look at you. Pilot, 31%. I think Viren was at like 60% or something, right? 61? Yeah, so huge improvements. And we are doing a conversion ritual. Dale used his convert ability on Asphil Fit and got her converted, so that's great. We are working on recruiting her. You are definitely way more into your ideologian, so we'll see how well this goes. Magnus getting out of bed for it. No permanent injuries on Magnus though, so ineffective. Where'd you go? Yeah, so not good. But we can keep converting on someone else, so I guess just do that. Okay, we have our next reunion quest. Gilbert contacts you and requests help. She is wounded and unable to move. Gilbert is a 20-year-old neuroscientist. He promises to join you if you rescue her. Gilbert says that 2 man-hunting Bengal cats are wandering nearby, and there may be an unknown threat. Magnus, I would send you. Was kind of like our security chief. Viren, you'll go, because if the cats get close, then, you know, you have a big hammer. Let's send you and Kif on a little way mission. Oh, I figured out what was going on yesterday with why it was saying we had 7 charges. And that's because the charges are stored here at each console. So each one has like independent charges, and the number of charges that it can have is based on like your transporter infrastructure. And that's the way I designed it. I also designed a room system. So this is the Zenith transporter room. This should also say it's the Zenith transporter room. And I was thinking about like hooking those together for the charges. But I haven't built that out yet. So I built so many things out that I was just like, oh, this is a thing I thought about. But in my notes, I have not built that yet. I'm reconsidering though. What I'm thinking about doing is just making the transporter consoles cost a lot of power. So that's like the trade-off, is that you can increase your number of charges by having multiple transporter consoles. but it's going to be expensive power-wise to have multiple transporter consoles. Right now, that expense is more than we can bear. So I think what I'll do is I'll end up maybe deconstructing one of these, and then I'll increase the power cost on the transporter consoles. Everything right now, power-wise, is kind of like defaulted to like 150, 200 watts. And so I think we'll raise the transporter consoles power consumption pretty significantly. So in preparation for that, we'll just go ahead and get rid of that one. We have 3 charges there. We have 0 charges there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's assemble away team. We said we would send Viren and Kif. Let's send them with some package survive. Well, they shouldn't be away for that long. We'll just have them grab all the simple meals. So have them head out. Okay, and I need to put this console in a spot where I can grab it easier. Beam out. Okay, that must be her. We're not going to beam directly into the site because it's going to take me a little bit to figure out what I need to do to hold open those sites when beaming into them. Okay, so you guys are there. And we'll have them walk in, we'll have them rescue, and then they'll all just need to caravan back. Unless someone decides to do some transporter charge work and get us 3 more charges. Well, just 2 more because we have 1 already. We have arrived on site. There's Gilbert. There's the Bengal cats. Gilbert, gear-wise. So this is Tina Gilbert, apprentice oracle, neuroscientist, social intellectual, and some medical. So she might actually be a better fit for our counselor, and then we can turn Dale back into the leader. Gear-wise, you're just wearing random clothes, but you do have a phaser. So that's great. I realized Viren also came with a phaser, so all of that is wonderful. Viren will set you on search and destroy, and then Kif will just have you follow. Oh, feels bad. Feels bad. Do you guys have Scaria? Press your eye. You do have Scaria. I was like, oh, we could bring a cat home. But I guess we're not bringing a cat home. If, why don't you go ahead and offer help? Transport pod crash. Jump. Oh. Oh. Bio. Sluggish, night owl, ascetic. I think we'll capture him, but then we'll release him, right? That should get us some goodwill, maybe. Are you capable of walking? You will be once we tend to you. So furniture-wise, go ahead and do this and this. I move this bunk bed out here so that Tina Gilbert has somewhere to go. Why don't you go ahead and capture that guy? And Tina Gilbert, how are you health-wise? You'll be fine. You might be able to actually walk on your own part of the way. Okay. World. Where are you guys at? You're right there. Reform. Head this way. Items. Let's grab that. And travel supplies. That's good. It's going to take them about a day to get home. They have plenty of food, so they should be fine. Tina Gilbert joining us here on the Zenith. I think that gets us a time for today. That's another rescuee. We are 76% through on this. Viren is doing the research work, so that's kind of on pause until he gets back, but we will dive down here and check it out tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.